Alrighty, we are here once again for another video on YouTube.
A day late, but,
Yep.
we're here. And we're getting it done before the game tonight.
Before the game. So, it's a complete mystery.
Whether it's posted before the game doesn't matter, but it'll definitely be posted before it ends. So, there we go.
There we go. Okay, so, let's get into it.
Last week, Thanksgiving.
Every
team played.
Every team played.
16 games.
That's a lot of games, especially this deep in the season.
Well, eventually they're going to run out of buys, and they'll all be playing every week. That's how it works.
Yes. Okay. So, for our recaps, if you remember from last video, we chose the same teams. But, who was closer on our predictions for Monday Night Football? We're going to have to find out.
We picked all the same teams?
Yeah, we did. We did. Saying that, we have Chicago at Detroit, and I picked...
Well, we know who we picked if we all picked the same teams.
Yeah.
We picked Detroit.
Yep, we picked Detroit here.
I feel like mine are all going to be upside down. We don't have our producer, the Kins. She's not here. That's probably why we're a day late.
Probably. But...
So, we had to produce ourselves, so poor quality. You only have us to blame.
You are warned.
Okay. Warned. All right. Next game. These are Thanksgiving Day games, by the way. And by the way, I'm sure this has been the talk for the last several weeks, or last several days, rather. The whole Matt Eberflus gets fired because he doesn't know how to clock manage, didn't call a timeout.
Wow.
They had a chance to at least tie the game.
Going overtime, but
nope. And the Bears.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do that again this week.
Not really. No one to blame except for the coach on that one.
Yep.
I mean, maybe Caleb could have done timeout.
Yeah, Caleb can do it. Team captains can do timeouts, so I don't know why nobody else did.
I think he trusted his coach to do all that.
He probably wasn't looking at the clock. He was just worried about getting
focusing, getting play. Yeah. Okay. For our next Thanksgiving matchup, we have the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Just Cowboys.
Yeah, it was a turd fest.
Wow, Giants. You need to get together.
Monday night game, did not see a lick of it. I didn't even see highlights. Didn't look like anything I really wanted to see. Don't really know why they chose these two teams to play. Maybe they playoff implications, maybe. I don't know, Super Bowl predictions. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, it was Miami at Green Bay. Boom.
Yeah.
So I'm rocking 100% right now.
Same.
Okay. We don't have to talk about this game. Once again, the Raiders snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Yep.
Or maybe vice versa. Whichever one the bad one is. They choked. Well, I don't know. There was a penalty. I don't know. Dude, when you're a team like the Patriots, back with Brady and Belichick, or now you're the Reid/Mahomes Chiefs, all calls are going to typically fall your way. And that's exactly what happened on that particular play at the end of the game. Raiders played them tough. All division games are tough. They had a chance to win the game with a game-winning field goal. But alas, it was not to be. And the Raiders' poopy season continues to fester into a boil of mishaps and disgusting, bubbly
things we do not talk about.
All right.
Okay. So we have the Chargers at the Falcons. I chose Chargers. Close game. This is a close game.
Did I just move us? Oh, people in YouTube land, are you okay? Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, my hand looks huge. Okay. All right. It's nice being amused by so little. Okay. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. My first loss to the week. Thought the Bengals were going to pull it off.
Yep, they didn't.
Right, we're wrong. Sometimes I don't like how this cord's in the way over here.
I don't know. It seemed like that it could have been a penalty on George Pickens on the cornerback for the pick six. Kind of looked to me like he pulled down his helmet and he tripped and he fell over. I think it was a penalty. And I don't know. They still won though. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, they still won. That play really didn't matter. Okay.
Okay. We have the Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Which was Texans.
That was closer than it should have been.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening there, but I don't know. Texans sometimes don't look like themselves.
Yeah, they haven't looked like themselves in quite a few weeks.
They lost the Titans last week.
They'll probably win the division by default, but I don't think they're gonna. I think there'll be another one and done. I just don't see them. Well, they got some injuries too.
Yeah.
But they should be doing better than what they are, in my opinion. They're good defensively. Their offense is kind of shaky.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
We have the Arizona Cardinals at the Vikings. I chose Vikings.
As did I. That game.
That was way too close again.
Than it should have been as well. I mean, yeah. The Cardinals are a good team. They're fighting for their playoff hopes, as the Minnesota Vikings. So they're two potential playoff teams, and they played each other like a playoff game. So,
Yep.
All right.
Well, we have the Colts at the Jets. Nope. Patriots. I chose Colts.
And they barely won as well.
A lot of close games this week.
A lot of close games. All right. And then there was this one.
The Seahawks at Jets.
Finally, Aaron Rodgers did not screw me up. I chose the Seahawks. And I thought for sure Aaron Rodgers was going to screw me up because whenever I pick him, he loses. And whenever I don't pick him, he wins.
Can't really win with Rodgers.
Nobody can win with Rodgers. Did I just say that?
Oh.
The Jets look like the Jets. Seahawks, man, I don't know what to make of that team. Good when they need to be, I guess. All right. Next up was Chore Commanders hosting the Tennessee Titans.
Commanders all the way.
And they look like the old Commanders from earlier this year.
Yeah.
So great bounce back win from a horrible loss to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that was bad.
That tore bad.
I was happy to get a win over Titans. It was nice. I'll admit. Very nice.
All right.
Okay. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. Again, way too close. Why was this game so close?
Because Panthers maybe aren't as bad as we thought. No, they're bad.
They're bad, but not as bad as
They're playing with heart.
Giants.
I'll give them that.
They're not as bad as the Giants.
They're not rolling over.
Okay. We have the Rams at the Saints. Rams. They won.
No, Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did win. That's right, by 7. I thought the Saints were going to win, but they did not.
Okay. And...
I'm missing.
That's good for me. Sorry.
It's okay. Take this time to go to the refrigerator and get a nice frosty beverage.
At your local Wendy's.
Not a frosty beverage.
Oh.
And we're back. Chose Ravens.
Yeah. And
they lost.
I hate the Eagles.
I do too. I don't know why. I think I hate because of Nick Sirianni. I just don't like him. He's just, I don't know. Just something about him. Can't really explain.
I hate the tush push. That's why I hate the Eagles so much. They just, we'll do a tush push. We'll get every time. They do it every time. Like, whenever they're within a yard or two, they'll just, we'll just do a tush push. And they automatically get it. It's like they can get a yard whenever
play
they
that
want.
works. It's kind of hard to defend against that play. That's why they keep doing it. This game, much to my chagrin, but I did make the right choice. Turn out the lights. Party's over. No playoffs probably this year for the Niners. More injuries.
Oh, yeah? You got more injuries this week?
Well, yeah, we lost both of our running backs for the whole season.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But we did get a young talent.
Don't cheer me up. Okay. Don't even try. There is nothing to look forward to. It's all doom and gloom.
Okay. We have our Monday night game. We have the Cleveland Browns at the Denver Broncos. I chose Broncos.
We did. We chose all the same teams.
All the same.
So it came down to the score. So I won 14 and lost 2. You also
won 14, lost 2.
So it came down to the score.
Yes.
The final score of the game was the Browns 32 and the Broncos 41. I gave the Broncos 27 points to the Browns 13, and you?
I gave the Broncos 20 points. I gave the Browns 10.
So because I had a higher score, I win! Which I think that clinches it for me. You're out.
Yep, I'm out.
You're going to have to wear the necklace of shame. Oh! The necklace of shame.
No, not the
Those of you who are wondering what the necklace of shame is, suggested by my nephew. It was a good suggestion.
No, it wasn't.
It is a Dallas Cowboys necklace to be worn by the loser, which will be you. Because I was week 13, correct? So I went 10 and 3, and you are 3 and 10 because of a tiebreaker. And so on our last broadcast of the NFL season, which will be shortly after the Super Bowl, you will wear the necklace of shame. Think about this, though. Think of how many people were...
Are you going to let that in your house?
I know, I thought about that. It's not going to be on for very long. We will have to film outside at a park, a neutral spot.
Yeah.
We can't bring that bad mojo in here.
It can't be within 1,000 feet of our house.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's bad enough we got the printed up star.
I know, the star. How dare we?
Star.
We had to, for you guys.
For you. We are suffering for you.
For you.
We love you guys, and we want you guys to understand what teams it is by the logo.
Yeah.
Although maybe we could have a big steaming turd. And maybe then they
That would work.
That would work, yeah.
Comment down below if we should do that. I think it's a great idea. Okay.
Oh! Okay. The Madre might object to that. Well, we use the poo emoji. This represents the Dallas Cowboys.
What do we do for the Seahawks then?
Well, I don't know. They may end up with a better record this year than the Niners. All dim and gloom, son. All dim and gloom.
Okay.
Mathematically, they're not out. They have a chance to win. I'm trying to be optimistic. But, I mean, let's face it. They're beat up. They're hurt. They're not playing with heart. They're not playing like they care. All right. Move us forward. Okay. Spuds.
4 predictions. I may be eliminated. I may have lost. But
it's true.
I will still give it my all.
I appreciate that.
To try and
don't give up.
I will try and get my best record, and hopefully, I win all the rest.
Doubt it.
I doubt it, but we'll find out.
Because I have clinched the championship, I am throwing out some crazy picks because it don't matter.
Here we go.
All right.
We have
starting tonight in an hour.
In an hour, when
the game will go. It'll be uploading.
Yep, probably. Actually, it'll probably come out while the game's going.
It will. So it's still a prediction because we don't know.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the game?
Mm-hmm. So, with that said, let's go.
All right.
Packers, Lions. I'm rolling with. Oh boy, here we go. This is where it gets. Rough, ladies and gentlemen.
It could have something to do with the fact that I need my fantasy team to go really big. And my Baltimore players are on a bye, so I'm using my Green Bay players. Jordan Love is going to throw for 5 touchdowns. Can you hear me, Jordan Love? I don't know. I just like the way the Packers have played the last couple games. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, the Lions are probably due for a loss.
Yeah.
Statistically.
I was thinking about this, too. I'm like,
tough game. I mean, the good news for the Lions is it's not a short week for them because they played last Thursday.
Yeah.
So it's actually in their advantage.
Yeah.
And they're at home. So it's probably a smart pick to choose the Lions, but I'm just going to say they're just due for a loss. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
And I need my fantasy team to go big, so go Jordan Love.
So,
Jaden Reed.
the question is,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to curse Aaron Rodgers?
Jets, no,
Jets,
I don't think
Dolphins.
so. I mean,
Aaron Rodgers throws for a million touchdowns.
he's not going to throw for maybe 2 picks. No 2 touchdowns, though. Come on. Anybody can see he's just not who he was. Not even close.
A shell of his former self.
That's right. That's what I would say, yes.
Okay.
He seems disinterested now, anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We have the Falcons at the Vikings. I went with Vikings. Part of me almost want to choose Falcons for some reason. I don't know. The Vikings just don't look as good as they were in their first, 8 weeks.
Yeah, they don't look as good, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But then neither does the Falcons either. They got Bijan Robinson.
That's their weapon.
Kyle Pitts, where are you? Drake London, where are you? He did okay, I guess, last week. Kirk Cousins.
He's okay.
4 interceptions last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's...
Yeah. And so, since we're talking about Kirk Cousins, no, I don't want him on the Niners. And no, I don't want to fire Shanahan. It's a bad year. That happens. Lots of injuries. Lots of things go on. This team still has potential. Make the right choices in the offseason. That's all I'm going to say.
Brock Purdy's on a contract.
He's on a contract, and who knows how much they're going to pay him. I think $60 million is a little much. I think $45 to $50 million should be on par, but he'll probably get over that. Good news is Ayuk will be back next year with a contract, so he will not be a distraction during the offseason. And him and Ayuk work really well together.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, if we're doing these whole prediction things, I say Debo's probably gone.
Yeah.
They'll either cut him, or maybe they'll find somebody to trade with when the free agency opens up, or however that works. They might be able to get something for him, but I don't.
He hasn't been that great this season.
I just think it's him. I don't think he wants to be there anymore. I think he kind of wants to play, but I don't think he wants to play there. I could be wrong. I can't speak for him.
And with him,
just a thought.
With Debo going, that means Ricky Pearsall steps in. So maybe this was the Niners' plan.
My guess is they took Pearsall to replace Brandon Ayuk because they were going to trade him to the Steelers. But that fell through, and they gave him a huge contract, and he goes down, in the 7th or 8th game of the year. So that didn't work out. Pearsall has potential, but let's face it, what they need, the problem is defense and special teams. That is the hugest problem, and the kicker. I'm sorry, Jake Moody has done nothing to impress me since he's been there. So they were better off with Robbie Gould. I'd say pay a good old kicker.
Other than drafting one, because all the kickers they draft, like Narvison, remember him? Mm-hmm. He got cut. I don't know. It's just really hard to draft. When you draft a kicker, you gotta expect not much.
Yeah, I mean Moody's just. I don't think he's part of the special teams. Just get a whole new special teams deal.
Okay.
Keep moving. Sorry.
Bad.
I distracted you.
This is a bad game. Okay. Saints Giants. This ought to be a fun one.
Saints.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the Giants just look bad.
It's
not necessarily the Saints being good.
We will be doing a top 5, bottom 5 again, won't we?
Yeah, we will. At the end of the season.
We do need to do that. Mm-hmm. And we will have special guests coming up in a couple weeks for playoff predictions.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Stay tuned.
We have the Panthers at the Eagles.
Oh, sorry, what? Yeah,
Eagles. Yeah. No. I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. Panthers, I would love if you win. It would be amazing and humiliating to the Eagles.
Alright.
It would be amazing if you win. Please win.
The rematch from Thursday night, a couple weeks ago. Browns at Steelers.
Will they pull it off?
Well, yeah. They're rolling for, top seed in the playoffs. So.
Yeah.
And they're up against the Ravens too. Mm-hmm. For the division. So.
Yep, we'll see.
All right.
Raiders at the Buccaneers and
the Pirate Bowl.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay.
I would have been that Thursday night game.
I wish the Raiders would have gotten Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah, the other Pirate team got him.
Well, I mean, I prefer the Raiders over the Buccaneers, and I like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
And, I mean, dude, Baker Mayfield with Brock Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they could, you know, I forgot their dude, the running back kid on the Raiders.
Oh.
He's
Madison.
decent. Madison's okay, yeah. Anyhow, it's just weird that they're in these close games. They just can't finish it off. Which I guess is better than leading 10 points in the fourth quarter, choking it up. All right, what's next?
We have the Jaguars at the Titans. Those Titans
Really?
A little bit better to me.
Yeah, well, Trevor Lawrence is done.
Yeah, and I don't see Mac Jones weighing them anything.
Mac Jones. The Jones of Mac. Okay.
Mac and cheese. Anyway.
I feel like we just had this game not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really recent. Seahawks Cardinals. I went with Cardinals.
Oh, you did too.
I'm going wacky.
I thought that was. I thought you'd go with the Seahawks. Hey, here's my deal with that.
Yep.
The Cardinals have lost 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seahawks have won like 3 in a row. And these.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just going to invert. I just do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to continue to make a kerfuffle of the NFC West. Why not? Let's get all the way down to the last week and see who wins the division, right?
All right. Okay. On to our next matchup. We have the Bills at the Rams. I went with the Bills.
The Bears. I did too. I know that, yeah. They're really good, obviously.
Okay. We have the Bears at your Niners.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah. You guys are injured.
They're injured, but at least the Niners are home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what's left of our shredded defense can stop Caleb Williams. I don't think Trent Williams is playing, but I know it's relied heavily on the running game, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that the Niners could win. It might be an ugly win. It starts here. If they're going to make the playoffs, and if they want to be in this whole mess of the NFC West, they have to start. I am, I guess, foolishly optimistic, even though I did say I think they're out and they're done.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's still within the realm of possibility to beat the Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to play the Lions in a couple weeks. They're not winning that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to play the Rams again, and they have to play the Cardinals, and time will tell if they could actually win those games. But I don't know.
All right. We have the Chargers at the Chiefs. I went with Chiefs.
I made a prediction a couple weeks ago that I said the next time the Chargers and Chiefs play, I think that the Chargers have the ability to win.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I said that about the Broncos, but I still feel that the same way. And they already lost to the Chiefs earlier this year, and the Chiefs or the Chargers are plugging to keep in the playoffs, to keep moving forward. Division's pretty much done to the Chiefs, but they're looking for that wild card spot, and I think they're going to. They've looked pretty good the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
and this is their big test to see if they can take out Mahomes. And let's face it, dude, Mahomes at home, they nearly lost to the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this Chiefs team doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
I mean, they win, but they win questionable games by a few points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've blown anybody out this year. I think the Niners is the biggest win they've had all year. And but that's typical of the Niners to blow a 10-point lead. So, well, they didn't have a lead at all, I think, in that game. But anyhow, regardless.
Good.
Monday night game.
Bengals, Cowboys.
Bengals do or die.
Yep.
They have to win. Put up. And what is your points for the tiebreaker? Well, we got one game that's different.
Yep, one game is different.
No, 2. I chose Chargers. You chose Chiefs. I chose Packers. You chose Lions.
Yeah, 2 games.
So 2 games that are different.
So we have to make predictions for the Monday night game.
Because it's true, we could split. You could win one and I could win one, and we'd still need a tiebreaker. Mm-hmm. Monday night game. I have made my prediction.
I have to make mine really quick.
What?
Yeah, I have it.
And again, take a nice frosty beverage while we wait for Spuds here to figure out his prediction. This is just dead air.
Okay. Okay.
Peanut Gallery, what are you doing?
splits in half. Okay. I have the Bengals 30, Cowboys 17.
What is wrong with you? I have the Bengals 30, but the Cowboys 21. So there's a 4-point difference.
Yeah. And it's Cowboys.
And yeah.
Oh gosh, I hope the Bengals, but the Cowboys would be great. I also want this prediction to be close.
Doesn't matter, you've already lost.
I don't care. I can still win.
Turn out the light, the party's over. That's Don Meredith, Dandy Don Meredith. On Monday Night Football. Like, we'd sing that if a team was beating the other team.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm just a wealth of knowledge. Much to your chagrin, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, we hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you're looking forward to the joyous Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
And where's some wisdom from you?
No. Cowboys lose. Some information.
Commanders win?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on a bye.
Oh, they're on a bye. We can win the
Gosh,
bye.
how did you pull the straw on that one? You guys are going to be so set going into like the last part of the season. You guys don't have any major injuries either.
Austin Eckler, but that's pretty much it.
Did you know that now the Super Bowl, just this last Super Bowl, which was 10 months ago, 8 defensive starters that started that Super Bowl on defense for the Niners are out.
Oh, really?
There's only 3 defensive starters starting. I can't name them. I know that Fred Warner's one. I don't even know if Travarius Ward is back yet. And our thoughts and prayers are out to Trent Williams, who his daughter also has passed, along with Travarius Ward. His daughter passed like less than a month ago. I mean, it's the Madden curse, man. It just hit the whole team.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't believe in
just
curses,
McCaffrey.
but I mean, you know, I don't know. It's not your year. It's not your year. I don't know what to say. It's just weird. I don't think I've ever followed any football team that's had just crazy bad luck like the Niners had. And I mean, to think that they still have a chance to win the division and still get into the playoffs at this point of the season, it's still mathematically possible. They need just a lot of help, but man, injuries and players that used to play that somehow forgot how to play, and whatever. I mourn, but they're not mathematically out. Go Niners! Do your best. I believe in you. A little bit less than what I used to, but they will. We'll see how it works out. Hope you all have a great week. Sorry we're a day late, but at least we're not $1 short.
Yeah. Well,
this is where we end.
Okay.
Unless you got something really cool to
Oh,
say.
don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you for watching.